Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Dr. Michael Carter, a geriatrician with over 20 years of experience helping older adults live longer, healthier, and more fulfilling lives. Today, we're going to talk about a topic that affects millions of people around the world: dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and most importantly, what we can do to prevent it. Let's start with the basics. What is dementia? Dementia is not a specific disease, but a general term for a decline in cognitive ability that interferes with daily life. Memory loss is a common symptom, but dementia also affects language, problem-solving, and even personality. Alzheimer's disease is the most common cause of dementia, accounting for 60 to 80% of all cases. According to the World Health Organization, over 55 million people worldwide are living with dementia, and nearly 10 million new cases are diagnosed every year. While aging is the greatest risk factor, dementia is not a normal part of aging. That means there are things we can do, even small things, that make a big difference. Can dementia be prevented? Let's be honest, there's no guaranteed way to completely prevent dementia. But growing evidence shows that lifestyle choices and early intervention can significantly reduce the risk. In fact, a major 2020 report from the Lancet Commission on Dementia. Prevention suggests that up to 40% of dementia cases worldwide could be delayed or prevented by targeting a set of 12 modifiable risk factors. Let's go over the most important ones. 1. Keep your brain active. The phrase "use it or lose it" absolutely applies to your brain. Studies show that mentally stimulating activities can build called cognitive reserve, a sort of mental buffer that helps the brain stay resilient. Try learning a new language or skill, playing musical instruments, doing crossword puzzles, or Sudoku reading, writing, or even taking online courses. One study published in JAMA Neurology found that seniors who engaged in mentally stimulating hobbies had a 30% lower risk of Alzheimer's disease. 2. Stay physically active. Exercise is powerful medicine. Regular physical activity boosts blood flow to the brain, reduces inflammation, and helps stimulate the growth of new brain cells. The Alzheimer's Association recommends at least 150 minutes per week of moderate-intensity exercise. That's just 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week: walking, swimming, dancing, or even gardening. A 2019 meta-analysis in Neurology found that regular exercise is associated with a 45% reduced risk of developing Alzheimer's. 3. Eat for brain health. A healthy diet plays a critical role in maintaining brain function. The MIND diet, a combination of the Mediterranean and DASH diets, has shown promising results. This diet focuses on leafy greens and vegetables, berries, whole grains, nuts, olive oil, fish and poultry, low intake of red meat, butter, and processed foods. One study from Rush University Medical Center found that older adults who closely followed the MIND diet had a 53% lower risk of developing Alzheimer's. 4. Manage chronic conditions. Diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and high cholesterol increase the risk of dementia, especially when left untreated. High blood pressure, for example, damages blood vessels in the brain, increasing the risk of vascular dementia. Keeping blood pressure under control, ideally below 120/80ths, is essential. If you have diabetes, work with your doctor to maintain stable blood sugar levels. Research shows that type 2 diabetes may double the risk of Alzheimer's disease. 5. Stay connected socially. Loneliness and social isolation are serious risk factors for cognitive decline. Humans are social creatures, and our brains thrive on interaction. Whether it's talking to family members, joining a local group, volunteering, or participating in faith-based activities. Staying socially connected helps protect mental function. A Harvard study found that seniors with strong social ties had a 50% lower risk of developing dementia than those who were more isolated. 6. Protect your hearing. Hearing loss is an often overlooked risk factor. According to the Lancet Commission, midlife hearing loss may account for up to 9% of global dementia cases. Hearing loss leads to social withdrawal, increased cognitive load, and changes in brain structure. The solution? Use hearing aids when needed. Don't delay treatment. It's more important than most people think. 7. Get quality sleep. Poor sleep, especially in midlife, is linked to a higher risk of cognitive impairment later on. Sleep is when the brain clears waste products, including beta amyloid, a key protein involved in Alzheimer's disease. Try to get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. If you have issues like insomnia or sleep apnea, talk to your doctor. Sleep matters more than most people realize. 8. Avoid head injuries. Even mild traumatic brain injuries, like concussions, can raise the risk of dementia. If you're older and prone to falling, take steps to make your home safer. Remove rugs, install grab bars, and wear proper footwear. Always wear a helmet when cycling, and use a seatbelt in the car. 9. Don't smoke and limit alcohol. Smoking damages blood vessels and increases inflammation, both of which can accelerate brain aging. Heavy alcohol consumption is also harmful to brain health. If you drink, do so in moderation. No more than 1 drink per day for women and 2 for men, according to CDC guidelines. Final thoughts. Dementia is a frightening word for many, but it's not inevitable. The choices we make at any age can have a profound impact on our brain health later in life. If you or someone you love is concerned about memory loss, don't wait. Early evaluation by a doctor is key. Sometimes, memory issues are caused by treatable conditions, like vitamin deficiencies, thyroid disorders, or depression. And remember, it's never too late to start making healthier choices. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might benefit. Take care of your brain. It's the only one you've got.